I lived, bitch. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I'm here. It's Sunday. Welcome to, this morning stream. We're gonna be doing some Mario Kart Wii. I'm still a little congested, but I was like... you probably could tell from that Pokemon Presents reaction I did, I was getting real bad with sickness. My throat really only got worse from there. There was, like, a point where, like, I was so fucking monotone because my throat was so sore. It was bad. It was real bad. I still have some congestion, but I'm okay now. I'm not sick no more. Back from the grave to tell you to never stop the party. Fuck me, dude, though. I had so many good plans last week. We were finally gonna get to Hi-Fi Rush. After delaying it for like a fucking month. Oh well. Oh well. I'll be able to do it this week. Unless I fall mysteriously ill with another plague. You know, fingers crossed that doesn't happen. But we're gonna be playing some Mario Kart Wii this morning. We're just gonna be chilling. I always, like, anytime I have to take off, I miss streaming a little bit. But I wouldn't have been good. I would have been, like, fucking dying. But let's get started with some Mario Kart Wii. And we're gonna be playing Custom Track GP, of course. One of the best mods in the world. Press the A button. A lot has changed in the past week. And by a lot, I mean I'm an Xbox 360 owner again. We haven't had an Xbox 360 in the house since my brother still lived with us. Right now, I'm only getting goofy-ass games for it. I ordered Sonic 06 and the Burger King games. Sonic 06 we will stream. I mean, it's, like, the only, like, 3D Sonic I haven't played, like, any form of fully, at least. At least in terms of the main series. There's plenty of spin-offs I haven't done. Maybe we'll get to some spin-offs this year. Or side games and whatnot. But we will do Sonic 06. I'll probably get HD Unleashed, because I've never actually beaten it. But I'm also scared, because that's a game where you have to get all the medals and shit. During the levels. If I'm a little sniffly still, I apologize again, like, the last lingering part of the illness I had was, is congestion. And it's just something I have to live with for a bit. Until it fully gets out of my system. And maybe it won't for a while, because this is around allergy season. So you might be dealing with me being a little sniffly for a bit. Oh man, it's just me and this one other dude. Let's go. Is there nobody else online right now? That might be. I mean, it is pretty early in the morning. Okay, no, there's a decent amount of people. I just happened to get in a room with one other guy. But yeah, again, sorry, I'm gonna be a sniffly streamer for a bit. It's just me and you, Ryan, against the world. But yeah, I got an Xbox 360, so you might see some Xbox streams. I could have gotten a more recent Xbox if I wanted to play, like, Xbox games, because they're all, like, backwards compatible as fuck. But, like, realistically, if I got, like, an Xbox One, what Xbox One games specifically am I playing? There's literally nothing on that console. I could play, like, a rare replay. And it's like, I'm not even that big of a Rareware fan. Like, I think they're fine. I love the original DKC trilogy, but I don't know, I was never, like, a Banjo-Kazooie person. I never really played GoldenEye. And it's just like, this Xbox 360 cost me like $60. It was the price of a new video game for a whole console. So I was like, fuck yeah. If I shelled out the extra cash for like an Xbox One, that would have cost me nearly like $200. And it's like, would that have been worth it to play all 5 Xbox One games? Looking up Fez 360 games and Fez is there. Yo. I wish I could play Peggle 2, but I think Peggle 2 has been taken off the marketplace. Oh, Mario. Hi, Atticus. Welcome. So, hey, Michael. Welcome. Hey, thank you, Atticus, with the resub. Courtesy of Icarus. Thank you both. This is all stuff you can get on PC with better controls. This is so sad. I mean, again, there's gonna be some goofy stuff I can get. I want to get Connect games at some point, but I'd also need the space for it. Oh, that might happen sooner than later. Not because I plan on moving, but because I might be getting a bigger room at some point. And if that's the case, I might actually be able to do Connect stuff. But we'll see. Is this race just me and Ryan? Pretty much. It's just us right now. Somehow I managed to get in the, only, empty lobby. Because I checked the website, because they have, the online statistics, and there were multiple lobbies open that had, a lot of people in them. So I just happened to get the lobby where there's only, one other dude. Maybe you should look up 360 exclusives instead, because this is just best games that happen to be on the 360. Again, I'm sorry, I still have some congestion. So I'm gonna be a little bit of a coughing streamer. Me and Northern Lion racing away. This Northern Lion with new hair. Got a wig. Fable 2. Let's go. I mean, even if I just get, stuff that I already have on Steam, just, physically, I'd be okay with that. Because you guys know me, I like to have physical copies of games. I'm a physical kind of person. That's a pretty cool map, also. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of Custom Track GP lately, which is why I decided to put this on. It was either this or Pokemon Showdown. That's something else. That's another big change in my life. It is that currently, and this could change at any time, I could play one battle and then fuck up really bad and lose this spot. If you check the Gen 9 OU ladder, I'm currently in the top 500. And I don't want to brag, but that's pretty good. That was pretty good. I feel pretty good about that. Again, I could lose it at any time very easily. Which is part of why I haven't been playing Showdown, because I'm like, next battle could be it, I could just lose it. But if you look at Gen 9 OU, you will find trouble finds me on the ladder. I think I'm like, I'm in like the 400 range. I dropped a little bit, just because I think if you don't play for a little bit, you start losing some of your points. Which I think is fair. Why should you get to hoard all the points? But I'm pretty happy with that. If nothing else, that goes to show that if I say something about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet OU, like, I probably know what I'm talking about a little bit. Which means I could say anything and people in chat will be like, yeah, because I don't imagine I have a lot of competitive Pokemon players watching. Garganacl needs to be banned, not because it's broken, but because it makes me really upset. And it's annoying. That is my statement. Fuck Garganacl. Honestly though, Garganacl kind of gets cooked by Giga Drain. And since I run like a Shentil team anyways, it's not that hard to get Volcarona in with Giga Drain. Honestly, the thing I'm most proud about in terms of getting to top 500 isn't because, like, now I think I can brag. Because really, top 500 isn't that high up, it just means that I'm, like, decently visible. What I will brag about is that I got that high while using Cloyster. Alright? The people did not believe in Cloyster. Cloyster is an RU Pokemon. The people, they don't believe in him. They don't think he has what it takes to be a OU launch. But I'm proving them wrong. Okay, if I could get to top 500 with a Cloyster, it's gotta be pretty good. People have disrespected Cloyster for too long. They've always put him in the lower tiers. But I'll prove them all wrong. You know, again, it goes to show that, like, in competitive Pokemon, you don't really have to just, like, stick to the meta. You could be a little creative with what you do. He's gonna get fucked up by that lightning. God damn it! Oh! I won! Alright, that means the server's being shut down. We gotta join another game. I won. But yeah, again, I'm pretty happy getting to top 500 on Showdown. I can get Star Wars Connect. Absolutely. I could be Han Solo. I still need to buy a Connect itself, but watching Twitch instead of working, let's go. Let's go. I encourage this. Hello, Tiger King. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm only gonna do the dancing game for Connect Star Wars. Again, genuinely, having a 360 just for, like, Connect shit would be fine with me. I love gimmicky motion control stuff, even if it's embarrassing. Dude, I had to close the deli on my own very recently. And, like, one of the union benefits is that, if you are left alone at the deli, you have to shut it down because it is not considered safe to keep it open. So I got to we were closed early, and then all I had to do was clean for an hour. I just put on some YouTube, and it was great. Work at a hospital? Oh, fuck. Well, you better make sure that patient doesn't go under, just so you can watch my stream. If I'm responsible for the patient going down, and reviving them takes a lot, I do not consider myself legally responsible. As long as you're not watching the stream while doing open heart surgery, then it's probably fine. I'm assuming you're not a surgeon. But if you are, please look down at the patient. Getting into the Mario Kart mood. We got DLC dropping soon. Thinks that would be a Simpsons bit if Homer would be a streamer. They should do a Simpsons episode where Homer is a streamer. I think that's how they could bring back, like, the Simpsons. Is that Homer's new job is that he's a Twitch streamer. I think, like, if Homer was a Twitch streamer, he'd kind of be like a older, like, Germa. But instead of saying, like, fucking shit, he would say dough, because he's Homer. Like, he'd be doing the carnival stream, and when someone gets him in the dunk tank, he'd be like, dough. Every stream would turn into an event stream, but not on purpose. Literally, I think that Homer as a Twitch streamer, like, funny Simpsons shenanigans would still happen while he's, like, on camera. There would be an emote for all the family members, so true. There would be, like, a Maggie PogChamp. Oh, the Bart emote would be like the one lol emote. No, Bart would be Kappa. The Bart emote would be Kappa. Fuck, that's so good. I'm gonna turn all my emotes into Simpsons themed emotes, actually. Marge should be the streamer. I think, like, Marge... She could be a Twitch streamer, yeah. I was gonna say, like, Marge could be, like, a VTuber, but people are, like, not happy with VTubers right now. Like, the entirety of the VTuber collective has incurred the wrath of the internet. They would have very different styles they stream in, but they still collab, so true. Like, dude, like, one VTuber, like, released, like, a cringy, like, song cover, and now people are like, oh man, VTubers suck. VTubers are, like, the worst thing ever. And it's just like, I don't know. My thing with it is that, like, the genre VTuber is, like, too, like, broad to, like, make broad statements about all VTubers. You know what I mean? Marge's VTuber model would just be herself, but since it's a cartoon, it looks identical to herself, but moves worse. So true. So true. Yeah, I don't know, there's just, like, a thing where, like, like, once a week, there's, like, some, like, big VTuber who does something that incurs, like, people's wrath. Yo, go to dogehype.com right now and you'll get free sex. Holy shit. Guys, go freedogesex.com. Free Doge. Yeah, it's kind of just dumb stuff. I don't know. I get why some people are upset at some pop VTubers, but it's also, again, like, VTuber is, like, too broad of a term. It's literally anybody who has, like, an avatar online that they put in the corner of a Twitch stream. And that just feels like too broad of a demographic to make, like, overarching statements. IMO. Mario, I have to get on this shit. At this point, VTuber is just a different category to you. Yeah, pretty much. Like, people are always like, look at what the VTubers did this week. And it's like, like, what is the VTubers? There's like a million of them. There's a VTuber who's just the engineer from TF2. This is, like, is that the same thing as the fucking One Grim Reaper from HoloLive? Is that the same thing to you? I can't believe I dodged that. I don't know, that's my take. I just think, like, VTubers as, like, a concept is too broad at this point for, like, a lot of the statements that people make. Be careful of snipers everywhere. They've been waiting for someone to make a Joe Exotic VTuber so they could take them out. I don't even know if I know who Joe Exotic is. Poop. Slot circuit sounds kind of fun though, but we have to play fucking Sherbert Land. Oh, you know, something else fun that I figured out recently, and I gotta play a little bit of this. I figured out Switch emulation, and I got a BDSP mod working. So if I, like, find some, like, fun as fuck, like, Switch mods, I might stream that at some point. And it's fine, because I own, like, basically every Nintendo Switch game, so I can't be held legally liable for this. Nintendo can't prove if I've been dumping the ROMs myself or not. Which I definitely have been, okay? Bloodborne for Switch when? Dude, Bloodborne on Switch be running at 144p. VTubers are just an expansion of people who make videos on YouTube where they would have a drawing board of themselves talking. Well, people got mad at those kind of people too, and that's how we got the term rantsona, which granted, rantsona is a very funny term. So I'm giving people a pass on that just because the term rantsona is really funny to me. Oh, Joe Exotic is the Tiger King guy. You like the name Tiger King but hate Joe Exotic, so you're taking it from him? I respect that. Reclamation. That is kind of a dope title, to be fair, to be the king of the tigers. That is pretty dope. I can't blame you for trying to take that. It's funny, it's just not a new thing, yeah. I started playing Metroid Prime Remastered, finally. And that's pretty fun. That's a pretty fun game so far. And, like, something about it being, like, a 3D game makes it, like, a little more palpable to me than, like, the 2D Metroidvania style. Because, dude, and, like, I know, like, people aren't a huge fan of the Metroidvania name, but, like, I just don't know what else we're calling it at this point. Like, I can't play Metroidvanias for shit. I try, but a lot of them just, like, go over my head because I suck at navigation. It's, like, a little easier for me in, like, a 3D game to navigate around. Because it's, like, easier to find landmarks and stuff. Although it could still be confusing. Like, Demily Pyro. Oh, she's a good VTuber. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think, is there, like, a VTuber I watch? I've watched a couple Mira streams, and she has, like, a little VTuber model. A couple of people in my circle have, like, VTuber models. I mean, you guys can at least have faith that I will never become a VTuber just because, like, dude, it took me years of my life to even want to put chat on screen because I was like, oh, but it's covering the game. And then I kind of realized I cover the game anyway sometimes for the dumbest bits ever because it's funny. But I wouldn't want to do it with a VTuber model. I guess I've watched some Bala Plays too. Now that I'm thinking about it, I've watched some Bala Plays. Elden Ring didn't have a map, you'd be like, wow, unplayable. Yeah, Elden Ring would be like a scary game to me, not because of the monsters, but because of the navigation aspect. I think that's fair. The map in Metroid Prime Remastered, I really hope I don't have to rely on it too much, because it's like, it like goes over my head, having like the 3D style map. Don't understand how PNG tubers work, but you think that would be fun, you assume they have hotkeys with between expressions. Yeah, I assume it's something like that. And then just whenever they talk, mouth flat. I don't know. I wouldn't become a VTuber. I don't think. Genuinely 100%, like I've always said, the more likely pivot for my Twitch career is that if video games pissed me off too much, I'd become a sports commentator. We'd be watching football on stream, and I'd be like, man, those guys are really hitting each other. Kind of gay. Those football men are kind of hitting each other in a flirty style. Get lost in FF14 all the time and it has a mini-map. Yeah, you could kind of tell in my FF14 streams. That happened a lot with me. This just is. Sports kind of gay. It's literally all just men hitting each other. It's a little homoerotic, admittedly. FF12 is a nightmare to you? Mm-hmm. Gotten used to the cities now, but the dungeons, which aren't a straight line, you get lost. I understand. Fuck, wait, it's March. I have to play a Yoshi game this month. If I play Sonic 06 this month, can we count that as a Yoshi game? Because it's like a game that would hatch out of his egg. It, like, came out wrong. Can we count that? Okay, I'll stream Sonic 06 and that'll be this month's Yoshi game. Or this year's Yoshi game. All maps should be grids. True, just like New York. Greatest city of the world. New York, the only city in the world. Gonna get the true end? Sure. Listen, I'm determined when I stream Sonic 06, I'm gonna beat that whole thing, because I think it'd be really funny if I could sit through all of Sonic 06, but I couldn't stand to finish Sonic Lost World, because Sonic Lost World pissed me off too much. I think that would be top funnies. Yeah, we'll stream Sonic 06 this month. First stream when I get back. Tuesday, we're doing Hi-Fi Rush. And then maybe Wednesday, we'll do, Sonic 06. New York City. If you see a bottle full of yellow beverage, that's not lemonade, baby. New York. Greatest city of the world. New York, the first city ever. Talk to the Luffy guy? You know I'll talk to Luffy guy. Yeah, we're gonna get some Hi-Fi Rush hype. That's fucked up. Literally, I was gonna stream it last week after delaying it for a month, and then I fell sick. It was so fucked up. God himself does not want me to stream Hi-Fi Rush, but I remain firm. I will stream it. The people have been demanding it. Maybe. I don't know. But I want to play it. It looks sick as fuck. Count. Is it blasphemous to play Hi-Fi Rush? All video games are blasphemous because God didn't create them. kind of just, like, strictly better than the N64 Rainbow Road and 8 Deluxe. Whoever made this as, like, a custom track, you're a genius. It looks really nice, too, for, like, a Wii graphics. This love is prime. But yeah, my plans for this week in terms of streams is Tuesday, Hi-Fi Rush, Wednesday, maybe Sonic 06, or something else, I'm not sure. And then... Fuck, what day is it? Thursday! Thursday I'll be doing a variety hour because that's when the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC drops. I'll have to see what I'm doing beforehand. I might do Mario Party with some friends, or, maybe play some Fortune Street with Star. We'll see. Clicked into Bunny Cam, you're also watching, and it's a rat eating from the feeder. Let's go. Metroidvania March, learn to read a map. I can't participate. Get me out of here. Dude, Shy Guys Market, though? Ugh, excuse me. Bro, I cannot wait for this congestion to go away. I hate the springtime! I hate the springtime! Why the hell was I born in spring? Variety hour is gonna definitely, like, it'll probably only be a couple games, because I'll probably want to play a lot of Mario Kart 8. But beforehand, it might be Mario Party, or it might be, like, Fortune Street, or maybe even Wii Party. If I ask Star, like, hey, do you want to play Fortune Street? She could just say no, and then I could be like, okay, you want to play Wii Party, because that is something we have been planning to do? She'll probably be like, okay. Although maybe not, I actually have to see if she has school that day. Maybe not. We'll see, we'll see. If it came down to it, and Mario Party doesn't seem super viable, and Norda's doing, like, a short little collab with Star, we might just do, like, FF14, we'll see. Which Mario Party? Mario Party 2 on NSO. We'll be playing that old school shit. Because when I streamed Mario Party 2 before, I thought we were going to do multiple games, but we only did the one, because that took a while. So I wanted to get some more friends for that. Grandpa's Mario Party, literally. Dude, port Mario Party 8 to the Switch. I would love to play that with online. That was my... Well, no, I also had Mario Party 6. Mario Party 6 and 8 were my childhood Mario parties, and I loved them both. Although Mario Party 6 had, like, the weird microphone games, I never owned a microphone for the GameCube, so I never got to play those. I played the fuck out of Mario Party 6. Actually, that's probably the Mario Party I've played the most. It was the only one of the GameCube Mario Parties I own. It has like the weird day and night cycle. Yeah, again, we'll see. We'll see. If I like ask around about Mario Party on Thursday and I determine it's probably not gonna happen, we might just do. I'll see if Star's available or do after 14. Again, we'll see. We'll see. Variety hours are meant to be flexible. I can kind of just do whatever. Maybe I'll do none of that shit and I'll just play Pokemon Showdown for 8 hours. So I can flex my high ELO rating. Actually going to lunch so no one's life is in danger at work now. Let's go. Hope it's something yummy. I had a pretty good breakfast. I had some biscuits and some bacon. Pretty good. My folks make that like every other week. I do have work today. This is like a rare breakfast stream that I'm doing where I actually have like work afterwards. My shift doesn't start until 3, so I'm good to go for a while. It'd be crazy if they put characters in this game. So true. Dude, they're putting new characters in Mario Kart 8, which is dope. People were speculating, and I don't know if I buy into this necessarily, but it would be cool if true. Apparently, Nintendo has kind of like changed around the wording of like the DLC stuff, where it was like before they were like, here's wave 1 to 6, these are the DLCs that are coming out, and like they've worded it in a specific way now where it's like people are speculating, oh, maybe we'll get more waves after this. I don't know if I buy it, because like I feel like the Switch is like pretty late in its life already, but it could be cool if true. It could be cool. Honestly, this is my craziest take ever, maybe. I feel like, actually, this is the first time where I would believe, like, a Switch Pro could happen. Like, genuinely, I think at this point, like, the Switch is, like, such a big success for Nintendo that if they were to do anything, they'd do, like, a Game Boy Color type upgrade rather than a whole new system. I feel like Nintendo, with how strong the software sales still are, they could try and coast on the success of the Switch until the end of the generation. I would not be surprised if we didn't get a Switch 2. And we actually got, like, a Switch Pro or whatever the fuck they call it. Hey, you guys know me. I was a big believer that the Switch Pro could never happen. And I was even saying, like, earlier this year, like, yeah, it's probably a Switch 2. But honestly, we could see, like, a Game Boy Color type upgrade. Part of why I'm saying this also is because we did get, like, a slight leak. The Pokemon Direct, or Pokemon Presents Scarlet and Violet DLC did get leaked beforehand, and nobody saw it, and one of the things they mentioned was a new Switch model that has, like, performance upgrades. And maybe you don't want to hear console spoilers. If you don't, sorry. Sorry, I'm spoiling what could happen. But if we're getting a new Switch model, it's probably like an upgrade rather than like a new console. But it could be a new console. It could be the Switch 2, I don't know. I think that's fair also. I like a lot of stuff that comes to the Switch. But I'm like a little bit weirdo. Yeah, Luigi dies at the end of Switch 2. So true. But yeah, if we get a Switch Pro or a Switch 2 at some point in the near future, I won't be surprised either way. It was also one of those things where, like, because of that leak, I realized the appeal of the PS5. Because, like, before, for me, it was like, oh, why would you get a PS5 if you already have a PS4? And then I thought about, like, Switch games not performing like fucking shit. And I was like, wait, I kind of get it. Switch never appealed to you, and now that emulation is good, it appeals even less. Yeah, I can confirm that Switch emulation is pretty good. Not that I would ever condone piracy. Obviously, I would tell you to buy your own games. Don't sue, Doug. But yeah, Switch emulation is pretty good. It's, like, not perfect, but it's, like, alright. If you really don't want to buy the games, which is, like, fair, because, like, video games are expensive, like, it's not a bad option. Especially if you got, like, a beefy computer. I mean, again, I played, like, a BDSP mod, and that ran pretty good. That ran pretty good. Why get a Switch when you can do it on PC? I mean, why get any console when you can do it on PC, to be fair? It really is just, like, for me, it's like a collector's thing. I like having video games to put on my shelf. But, like, realistically, I would probably say, like, at this point in history, you could just get a PC and do any gaming thing you want ever. Because, like, Nintendo games are easily emulatable, and, like, Microsoft and Sony don't have exclusives anymore. They, like, literally, they don't have exclusives. They, like, pretend they do, but they don't actually. Xbox One is a Blu-ray player. Let's go. But it really is, like, if I wasn't a collector, which I am. I'm a video game collector. It's my toxic trait. I don't think I would own, like, any video game console. And even now, it's, like, kind of hard for me to justify getting video game consoles. Because it's like, I could just play Wii games forever and be happy. I could just collect for this system and no other console and I'd be fine. Though I do like my Switch a lot. I mean, having it for portable stuff is very nice. I like handhelds a lot. I mean, that's part of it also, and why I attached myself to the Switch so much, is that I just really like portables. Like, I'm pretty happy having, like, a Switch and, like, a Steam Deck. Because it's like, just with those two, I could play, like, basically any video game that's ever come out. And that's true also. Consoles are good if you're not able to afford a gaming PC. But if you are, like, you might as well just get that. And you'll be able to play, like, most things that have ever existed. Although, you're not gonna be able to play Kinect games on PC. And is that a sacrifice you're willing to make? don't know. I don't know if I could do it. But yeah, I've always been like a big handheld person. I loved my DS and my 3DS. Even if I think like the 3DS is like a little overrated now. I think, like, I don't know. I think the moment I realized I didn't have as much of an affinity for the 3DS as some other people was when there was like a YouTube video that was getting passed around that was like, it was when the 3DS was like really dying and it was like the end of Nintendo's most ambitious era. And it's like, you're out of your damn mind if you think the 3DS is Nintendo's most ambitious console. You're crazy. You're actually, like, you're off your fucking rocker. The 3DS? The new Super Mario Bros. 2 console? That's crazy. Yeah, the 3DS is like a very safe console. It has some good stuff. It has some good stuff, no doubt, but it also has a lot of like very mid stuff. Like, I feel like Mario games on the 3DS are just not as good as they are on some of the other consoles. Not that they're bad, but they're not as good. Like, I don't know, Super Mario 3D Land is fine. I feel like the original new Super Mario Bros. Is better than that, though. And, like, Paper Mario Sticker Star is, like, the worst Paper Mario. Mario & Luigi Dream Team is pretty good, but I think people like Superstar Saga and Bowser's Inside Story better. I don't know. 3DS is weird. When Nintendogs come to Switch, you'll care. They need to bring Tamagotchi Life to the Switch. I'm fucking dying over here. I've been playing it so much on my 3DS. And I'm just like, fuck, man. I wish, like, they would just make a new Tamagotchi. But they'll never do it because they promised they'd put gay marriage in it. Like, literally, I'll be the worst leftist ever if they announce Tamagotchi Life. I'll become a full, like, Nintendo shill. I'll be like, alright, listen, I know what I've said in the past. You all have to buy a Nintendo Switch and Tamagotchi too. Otherwise, you have to unfollow right now. Like, I will shill for that shit so hard. It'll be crazy. But yeah, I don't know. The 3DS is, like, fine. I like it. It has a good library. But I think, like, people overrate it a bit. I think people overrate it just a little bit. Because I feel like a lot of, like, the big franchises on there are not at, like, their best necessarily. Like, Pokemon sure as fuck is not at its best on the 3DS. I would even say, like, with Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet existing on the Switch, like, Pokemon is at its, like, literal worst. Tamagotchi Corner Shop 3 was your shit. You do have to buy all the 3DS Pokemons now, though, before they go to insane prices in the future. Pokemon collectors are evil. I think it's the evil fact of life for Pokemon Emerald, a video game that sold like 7 million copies or whatever, to be like a $100 video game. That's fucked up. I think that whoever caused that to happen is like a fucked up wizard who weaves dark magic. Want a $400 Fire Red? No, because I already have that. Although I need to figure out, the cartridge has not been working. I think I might have to clean it out. But I do have a Fire Red cartridge. Which is nice, because I didn't want to pay insane eBay prices for it. Like, there's something fucking wrong with Pokemon collectors. I don't know why those old games cost so much, considering they're some of the highest selling video games ever. Like, can you imagine if Call of Duty video games were going for hundreds of dollars? That would be crazy, right? That's literally what it's like with Pokemon selling so crazy, like, for such crazy prices. That's insanity. There's no reason for them to cost so much secondhand, literally. Bro, fucking Pokemon Gen 4 sold almost like 20 million copies. There's no reason that Pokemon Platinum should be like nearly $100. Heart Gold Soul Silver sold like 13 million. And that's like $100 video game. It's fucked up. Collectors and people trying to get high on nostalgia will pay those prices. It's sad to see. It is sad to see. Yeah, supply and demand is a fucked up concept. Yeah, people always take a little bit of advantage of collectors. And it's one of those things where, like, a lot of people who are collectors are usually collectors because they have the money to do so. Like, I'm a collector, but I've never spent, like, a crazy amount on, like, one video game. But there are collectors who will spend hundreds of dollars on a single video game. How goes the Mario Kart? It's going alright. Welcome, Warren Slime Apple. Welcome, welcome. I just wish that the nostalgia cycle never caught up with my generation. I would have loved to be there when GameCube games didn't cost so fucking much. And you know, it really is the worst with, like, the Nintendo consoles. And I guess part of that is just that Nintendo doesn't do, like, boot backwards compatibility, really. And they don't really have, like... They've always been pretty bad about making their games readily available. I think that Virtual Console was, like, a pretty good service compared to NSO, but it wasn't that good, to be honest. I think that it's a little crazy that they were charging like $5 for shit like NES Baseball. I think that was crazy. I think they were off their fucking rocker for that. Virtual Console could have been better if you didn't have to buy stuff over and over. Yeah, that was part of it too. It was like, oh, pay $5 for Mario Brothers 1 on Wii. Okay. Oh, spend $5 for Mario Brothers 1 on 3DS. Oh, but I already bought it. Oh, but it's like a different ecosystem. I guess. Okay, fine. Buy Super Mario Brothers on Wii U for $5. Bro, I already bought it twice. DS games on Wii U was still insane. That was wild. That was pretty good. Again, there were problems with the Virtual Console. There were problems with the Virtual Console, but I do think it was a decent service. But I think, like, people who think it was, like, the ultimate solution, like, I don't know. It was, like, good. But it wasn't that good. You remember going to PAX South before the pandemic and they were selling Pokemon XD for $300? That's fucking crazy! Dude, I'm afraid, because I have some of these old Pokemon games that, like, I'm gonna get robbed one day and all they're gonna take is the old Pokemon game. And that'll still be, like, a net loss of, like, thousands of dollars. Yeah, I imagine some people take advantage of the fact that some people are gonna make, like, impulse purchases at, like, these conventions. I really do need a Pokemon save. If someone took my childhood copy of Pokemon Emerald, I'd be inconsolable. Because that's just, like, my favorite video game ever. Oh, excuse me. Right around and lock it onto my neck. True. So true. I hate to say it, I kinda got those dry-ass lips right now. I gotta be drinking more of my water. I'm trying to think, like, what is the most expensive video game I own? Because I don't think it's anything too crazy. Thinking about Nintendo's terrible business practices is very dehydrating. I fucking love capitalism. Yay! It does suck that the 3DS and Wii U servers are going down. Or at least for the eShop. Because that is, like, a big loss. I don't think I've really talked about it much, but that shit, like, hurts. And it's, like, crazy, because we still have stuff like the PS3 store and, like, the Xbox 360 store, but Nintendo is more willing to just leave shit in their past and not even really acknowledge it. Which is weird, because they're the fucking nostalgia company. Like... There's a Mario game that sold for like 2 mil? What the fuck? Who's buying Super Mario Brothers for $2 million? Was that like one of those like stupid like graded video game things? My hot take is that graded video games is dumb. And I think it doesn't matter. It really is. Like, I feel like for any medium, it's kind of a little bit of a scam. But I kind of get it for, like, comic books, because if a comic book is in, like, bad enough quality, then, like, it might just be, like, unreadable. But also, it's like, who cares? It's a rare variant of the original game. For 2 million, though? I don't know. I think probably the most expensive game I own is just, like, the Celeste Collector's Edition from Limited Run. And that might not even be that expensive anymore because they're doing the Fan Gamer run. Should have been sold for 10 quid, true? I guess so. I can't imagine spending that much money on a video game ever. Oh, excuse me. Oh, bye. Goodbye. Okay, that's a sign of a server reset. You can imagine just buying, like, every available copy of a game for that much money as some sort of PR stunt and giving it away. You, like, have to, like, give that idea to, like, Mr. Beast, because he would do that shit. You literally just came up with a free Mr. Beast video. You don't know who that is? That's really funny to me. That you don't know who Mr. Beast is. He's just like some YouTube billionaire. He's like the most subscribed person on YouTube currently that isn't like a company. But from what I can tell, Mr. Beast mostly makes videos about how rich he is. Like, I put YouTubers in a room, and whoever escapes in time gets $1 billion. We keep playing all the Rainbow Roads. It's a very Rainbow Road heavy type of day. You wish you didn't know about Mr. Beast? Mr. Beast is like almost a fake YouTuber to me. Because I've like literally never in my life like sat down and watched a Mr. Beast YouTube video. It like fucked me up to find out that Mr. Beast used to be like a competitive Pokemon player. Like some of his oldest videos are him playing Pokemon Showdown. He really was invented in like a lab. Like he was put out of the lab and he immediately became like the most subscribed guy on YouTube. Although I'll be real, if Mr. Beast invited me on his like YouTube channel and he was like, hey, if you successfully like win a water gun fight, you could get $100,000. I'd do it. I'm not immune. I'd be like holy shit, this YouTube billionaire is gonna give me $100,000 if I just beat people in a water fight. Let's go. He is kind of like a test tube YouTuber. Test tuber. So many of, like, the top YouTubers just, like, feel fake these days. Like, there are just YouTubers I'll see who have, like, tens of millions of subscribers, and I'll never have heard of them in my life, and I'll be like, who the fuck is this? When did you get so popular? I feel like if you got, like, 10 million subscribers back in the day, like, everybody knew who you were. But nowadays, it's like, no, like, who the fuck are any of these people? I feel like the last time I was on the cusp of, like, who's really popular on the internet was, like, when Ninja was super popular. Like, Ninja was maybe the last time I had any grasp on who was, like, popular on the internet. Because, again, nowadays, like, when YouTubers just pop out of the womb with 10 million subscribers. And I guess it's, like, mostly people, like, a little younger than me watching these YouTubers. But it's just, like, crazy. It's, like, back in the day, everybody knew who, like, Raelium Johnson and, like, Smosh. Like, everybody knew those guys. I think for you, it was pre-Ninja, like, original Game Grumps or something else cursed. I think you fell off of YouTuber knowledge at the same time, and even then you feel like Ninja came out of nowhere for you. Yeah, Ninja was, like, a little out of nowhere. Like, by the time I had heard of him, he was already, like, the #1 Twitch streamer. But even then, like, I had heard of him at least. I don't know who the fuck is on the top of Twitch now. Who is XGC? I don't know, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Those are just letters. Those are just letters of the alphabet. Germa is the most popular internet funny man you have the capacity to know about. True. True. My hottest Germa take, like, I've been watching him for years and I respect him a lot as a creator. I didn't even watch his event streams. I'd rather just watch his, like, chill night streams. And it's not even because I don't respect the work that goes into his big event streams, but just, like, I'm, like, an adult, and, like, I know what I like to watch on Twitch, and, like, what I like to watch is just, like, very chill stuff. I don't like to watch anything too crazy. I'd much rather have a stream be, like, very chill, kind of, like, almost a little bit like background noise. Watching Germa stream Binding of Isaac and chat was so unbearable. I don't even, like, look at chat on, like, a stream bigger than my own. I think the biggest chat I'll ever pay attention to is, like, Socks chat. And even that might get too big at some point, because Socks is moving up in the world. Like, honestly, like, Socks, friend of the stream, Socks, might be the only, like, wilder Twitch streamer I really watch. Because Socks is not a quiet streamer, but we love Socks here. Twitch chats are like active war zones. They really are. It's like Morgan pretty much only watching Northern Lion right now. I watch Picastry in the morning. I watch Picastry. I've been watching Irma. I've been doing better. Again, like, my goal was to watch more Twitch streamers just so I have a better understanding of what this fucking website is like. I've been doing it. But even then, it's mostly people that I was watching anyways. I'm not a very experimental person, I'll admit it. But Twitch chats are usually very bad, which is why I'm glad we have a small chat. Because everybody's, like, relatively chill. Like, if I never blew up on Twitch.tv and I just had a small chat forever, I'd be fine with that, because I like the small, chill chats. Worst comes to worst, if I get too big on Twitch, I'll just do more Fire Emblem streams, and then, like, 5 people will watch that. I think Northern Lion's probably not appealing for annoying online people, and he's just a normal-ass dad who plays Switch sports. Yeah, NL isn't, like, logged in enough. Which is good. Because honestly, that's kind of my problem with some of the smaller streamers. Or not smaller streamers, but, like, a lot of the bigger streamers today, who are, like, around my age. I said some of them are just, like, too logged into the internet, and, like, internet stuff is, like, their life. And it's like, listen, I kind of get it. I was at that point in my life, but once I got, like, a real job, like, it didn't matter to me. And not that streaming isn't, like, a real job. I should state that my hot take isn't that streaming isn't a real job, but it is also a job where, like, you don't have to, like, I feel like everybody should work a job. If you're gonna be a Twitch streamer, you should work some other kind of job first. Because it gives you a better perspective of the world. Because if your only job ever is, like, online shit, like, your only experience is people on the internet, and, like, everything online seems, like, more important than it actually is. You need more streamers who are just normal people. That's what I'm trying to be. I hope that not only can I be a Twitch streamer for you to watch sometimes, I hope I am also a relatively normal Twitch streamer. I like to believe I'm, like, a relatively, like, level-headed person, but maybe I'm just saying that to flatter myself. Fuck. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god, this level is long. Oh, so yeah, NL has a daughter now. He's literally just a dad. That is great. Northern Lion is definitely, like, one of those streamers where you watch as a teenager and you think he's kind of boring, and then you become an adult and you're like, I get it. No, I actually, like, this is like this rules. This is exactly what Twitch is supposed to be. How he went from a guy with thousands of videos on Finding of Isaac, and now it's nearly 1,000 videos of Super Auto Pets. He really made that pivot very gracefully. Used to watch his Binding of Isaac YouTube videos before school back in 2012. I feel like I did that a little bit too. And then I got kind of bored. I was like, I don't know, this guy's a little boring. And then, like, I started watching him again in, like, 2021, and I was like, wait. No, I get this now. This is, like, understandable to me. Again, I like my streamers to be, like, not very logged in, which I feel like a lot of the bigger streamers tend to be. Because I'm not a very logged in person these days. I don't need to watch a streamer who's keeping up with all the latest streamer drama and is like, alright guys, here's my hot take on why I think that Buddy Holly 69 and Game Champ should just make up, really. I think they should just make up, because this drama about one of them saying the R slur is really just overblown. It's just too much. It's just like, I don't care about this. Can you just play the video game? You knew who NL's wife was before you knew who he was, because she did a Let's Play of a game you were looking for footage of he also appeared in that you saw years ago? That's awesome. What? You've becoming less logged in after getting rid of your Twitter. You just use Discord and Twitch now? I, like, still have my social media, but I don't really, like, scroll. Uh-oh. Stream went down. Hello, everyone. Our table broke. I've, like, curated my Tumblr in a way where I mostly, like, avoid, like, internet stuff. Although I kept hearing about the one bad video game on Tumblr that I will not name on stream, but it's the recent one. It's the recent bad video game that I will not be talking about. Yeah, we had a little Mario disaster. Like, I think some people were, like, a little too keen on reblogging, like, basically any post they could find about the bad video game to say, hey, guys, it's a bad video game, and you shouldn't play it. And it's like, I know. I know. You don't have to reblog it 5 to 10 times. I know. It was like, I wasn't even seeing anybody playing it because I already curated, like, my circle to not see that kind of shit. I don't know what you guys are doing. It was insufferable. It was insufferable. And it's like, it's just one of, like, again, like, if it was, like, 1 or 2 posts, like, fine. You could talk about it, and you could talk about, like, this offensive shit that's in it. But, like, it doesn't have to be, like 10 posts in a row. Like, I think the one would have sufficed. It was so bad. I just didn't want to hear about it at all. Sorry, Cosmic Plays. Welcome. I'm doing alright. Dude, Candy Coaster kind of sounds sick. Guess we're going to the bee hideout, though. But yeah, I just, like, I curate my feeds in such a way where I just don't see a lot of shit that happens online. Like, it took me a couple of days to even learn that Andrew Tate guy faked having cancer. I think that guy is, like, losing his mind in prison, and, like, that's fine. You know, if that happens to him, like, that's all fine with me. I don't know why this guy has a phone in prison. Don't know who he is. He was, like, a boxer who got in trouble for crimes that are not funny, so I will not say them on stream. And now he's just, like, a dude that, like, right-wing people online, like, attach themselves to. Like, yo, he's so based. He's so based. He said that people can't fly because we haven't tried to, though. I'm gonna delete that message just cause it's like, it's a little much, but yeah, basically. It is something bad that I will not mention on stream, but if you saw it in chat, you know. Half asleep and chilling here. It's insane they still let him post on Twitter. Get this man or the PR team trolling his Twitter off. If his tweets are coming from, like, a PR team, that'd be funny as fuck. Cause, like, who the fuck on, like, this, like, PR team is tweeting? Human beings can't fly. Why? Because they haven't tried. Just try harder. Think it is a PR team or PR guy. You don't think he has his phone? Man, he has some of the shittiest PR in the world, then. If I was in prison for the kind of shit he's in prison for, I would, like, I would be the PR guy who'd be like, I'm getting another fucking job. I'm getting another fucking job. There's no help in this. They only caught him because of his PR team? Really? Oh my god, wait, you're right, because he made a post, like, it was, like, the one girl on Twitter, he was, like, trying to get a rise out of her, and then the person, he posted, like, oh, check out my cars, though. I have more cars than anybody else, and I fucking love pollution, by the way. I was just like, what? It's so funny because it's like, who even cares if this guy has a bunch of cars? I would, like, even if I was, like, an environmental person, I don't think I'd even care that someone has a lot of cars. Because it's like, whatever. We live in a fucking car culture, that's just gonna happen. But the fact that he, like, added someone and that, like, tip, he, like, posted the pizza, and it was, like, a pizza in the specific country he was in. It's too much. It's too much. Like, imagine getting caught because of pizza, man. To be fair, though, if I committed some heinous crime, and, like, I don't know, like, say, like, you found out there was, like, a Morgan murder scandal, and I, like, killed someone, and, like, the way the police caught me is, like, I ordered a pizza and posted it online, like, that's, like, you are allowed to make fun of me forever. I'm giving you all full permission. If that happened, you could make fun of me. 33 cars and he still couldn't get away from the police. So true. So true. Like, it is extremely funny to get tipped off to the police by a fucking pizza box. But yeah, insane PR moment for them to pretend like he got cancer, and then people found out pretty quickly that he didn't. Cause that's like some serious shit, you know? If someone gets cancer, that's like probably, like, worst case scenario. It's a horrible, horrible disease. So that's, like, just pretending like you have it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, what are you planning to accomplish? Are you just trying to get some sympathy? Are you trying to get a free Make-A-Wish? It wasn't even him, it was just weird reply, guys. Wait, it wasn't even him, it was just like his fans who were pretending that he had cancer? That's insane. That's like people pretend, like, making, like, theories that, like, oh, Caillou was a bald little kid because he has cancer. That's like the equivalent of that, but, like, people are doing that for a real guy. Have I ever played Deltarune? I have. I actually streamed both Chapter 1 and 2 a while back. I like Deltarune. I think it's very good. Faking his death so they can say he's a Jesus Christ allegory or something when he inevitably doesn't die. God. I don't know, my take is just like, if you're like a right-wing guy, can you guys at least find, like, less embarrassing people to attach yourselves to? Like, they're like, I don't know, I feel like if you attach yourself to, like, the Five Nights at Freddy's guy, like, that would be less embarrassing for you guys than, like, attaching yourself to, like, Elon Musk and, like, Andrew Tate. They got the, like, someone basically, like, there was, like, a thing. And I think we're gonna move away from this topic soon, because this could go on forever. But there was a thing recently that was very funny, where it was, like, a right-winger started selling, like, candy that was, like, okay, so if you buy the boy chocolate, it has nuts in it. And if you buy the girl chocolate, it has no nuts in it. But they had like they had the pronouns on it, which is very funny to me, because that they essentially fooled themselves into buying pronoun candy. The right has fooled themselves into buying pronoun candy. The anti-woke razor company, it's so funny. Wokeness has gone too far. They're buying pronoun candy now. There's a girl who faked cancer and got almost $33,000 until she posted a picture with a fake cancer tube. What the fuck? Dude, people online are crazy. That is like something you just like do not fake. We already had that. It was called the Yorkie bar. True. All right, we gotta move on from this topic because it's getting a little deep on the Mario Kart Wii stream, a baby game for toddlers. How was everybody's week while I was gone? I haven't streamed since the Pokemon Presents, so it's been a hot minute. How you guys doing? I'm doing much better now that I'm not sick. Your week was pretty good? Hell yeah. Doing flipping awesome. Let's go. Again, while I was sick, I was keeping myself busy. I was getting high in the Pokemon Showdown ELO. I got myself an Xbox 360, so we will be doing 360 games at some point. Mostly goofy shit again. For those who weren't here, the only games I have ordered for my Xbox 360 are the Burger King games and Sonic 06 currently. I will get real games at some point, but right now it's just goofy shit. And we will stream Sonic 06 because I'm not a coward. Again, it is my mission in life to beat Sonic 06 on stream, even though I couldn't beat Sonic Lost World because it pissed me off too bad. You got some weird full arm carpal tunnel or some shit, but it's been chill otherwise. Well, I hope the carpal tunnel gets better, but that's good. I like wings. What else was I doing while I was sick? I don't know, I kind of was just playing Pokemon Showdown. I kind of was just playing a lot of Pokemon Showdown while I was sick and watching videos and streams and such. Also, good news, my blood is normal. Since the Pokemon Presents, I got all my blood work stuff, and they said your blood is so fucking healthy. So we're good. I don't have any, like, diseases or anything. We love my normal blood. But I'll probably... I gotta get a full physical at some point. I haven't seen a doctor for that kind of thing in years. You have strange and unusual blood that scares people. Again, I can't wait for this congestion to pass by, because I feel a little bad that I'm coughing a bit on stream, but it's just something we gotta deal with for a bit. I think I do have, like, a full physical coming up. Not for a bit. I think it's in, like, May. But I will finally be seeing a doctor, and the doctor will be able to tell, like, if my body is win or cringe. The doctor will see me and be like, well, you're a little pudgy, but you're sweet. And then he'll give me a lollipop and like a little sailor's hat. And I'll be walking around the town like a little German boy. A big lollipop. And like dimples. But I think I'm in, like, good physical health. But maybe I'm biased because I live in my body, but I don't know. I don't have problems, like I like, work a job where I'm, like, on my feet for, like, 7 hours, and, like, that doesn't, like, exhaust me or anything, you know? Like, I can do that pretty easily. And, like, I can lift, like, pretty heavy stuff. I bring, like, heavy-ass garbage bags into, like, a dumpster. I carry, like, 20 pounds of meat every day. It's, like, I would like to say I'm in decent physical health. But I don't know, maybe I'll go to the doctor and he'll be like, oh, we just did your physical, by the way, we just found out you have a rare and strange disease that makes you unusual. And I'll be like, oh, I wish you hadn't told me that, because I thought I was doing great. I thought that was something I could boost over also. Oh well. I'm gonna lose this raid. This map is fucked up. This map is fucked. Look at how far ahead Daisy is. Compared to everybody else on this map, how the fuck is she doing that? What is she cooking? Literally, my only hope right now is, like, getting in front of Diddy Kong, which, the way I'm going right now, like, I keep missing this fucking jump. I keep going too fast. This is the scariest map in the game. She knows where the dev exits are. She really does. She's gonna fucking lap me. Somehow I didn't get lapsed. I don't know what happened to custom GP fun. Dude, Snoop Dogg? Let's go. Thinking about what other stream stuff I want to stream soon. So we're kind of in a, I think we're going back to part of the year where there's like nothing coming out, or at least nothing that I'm particularly interested in. RE4 comes out at the end of the month. If I could like run that while also streaming it, I would do it. Cause that looks cool. It looks like they're keeping the goofy vibes of RE4, which is all I really need. But I hope that comes out good. Definitely stream it. I don't know if it'd be day one. I don't know what day of the week it drops. I usually have off Tuesday through Thursday, so... Sorry, Snoop. I got hit by my own red shell! That's so fucked up. Did you see that shit? Doing pretty good, Oh, I gotta stretch a bit. I'm usually moving around more in the morning. Honestly, I was a little bad. I wanted to stream, and I was like, oh, I did, like, most of my morning routine already. I could go stream. Honestly, I needed to put away some laundry, but I didn't. I streamed instead. Alright, so, just so you all know, it's your fault that I have my laundry in a basket still. That's okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Or tonight when I get home. If I'm not too tired after work. Dude, you know what I could kind of go for? I could go for, like, a good Battle Royale game. Can someone make, like, a new, like, good Battle Royale that I would want to play? Oh, man, guys, I'll play Rumbleverse. What was I thinking? I could just play Rumbleverse, the game that still exists. Obviously. I'm sorry to all the Rumbleverse fans. That shit got shut down in, like, record time. That game existed for, like, 6 months. Like, what the fuck happened? Genuinely. I don't think I've ever seen a game get shut down that quickly. Epic's 100% fucked them over. That makes sense. That sucks, though. That sucks, though. I mean, I always figured, like, these live service games are very fragile. As much as we'd like to believe that all these online video games are gonna exist forever, I mean, some of them are just simply not gonna be popular enough for that, or they're gonna be, like, made in such a way where, like, fan continuations are not feasible. I mean, especially, like, the Battle Royale genre. Like, I like Battle Royale games, but I would not be surprised if a lot of them shut down one day. Because that already requires a lot of people to be playing at one time to justify it. But online video games are fragile. I mean, it's gonna be crazy when we get to a point where, like, Splatoon 1 servers go down. That's gonna be, like, a big loss, I think. I think the working theory is that Epic issued a minimum success metric for the first year of performance, but they had to delay months and Epic didn't adjust the deadline, so they essentially had to make double time? Yeesh. That sucks. And just feels like such an easily avoidable situation. I don't know if I'll ever live for the day where TF2, like, falls out of favor, but if I do live long enough for that, that'll be a heartbreaking day. Because, like, even if fan servers, like, stay up, which they will, it'll still be, like, fucked up. Don't even want to think about it. It is a lot. Again, we gotta appreciate the online games we have while they're still around. Because this shit doesn't last forever. But at the very least, if we make good memories with them, that'll stick. If all online video games went down tomorrow, I would say let's all play hoop and stick. Let's all go outside and play some hoop and stick. Bring back the hoop and stick, literally. At least with how long Source and TF2 have existed, you feel like folks will find ways to keep servers going beyond Valve, but it'd be the end of a fuck huge era. It really would be. I mean, TF2 itself is almost 16 years old, and it's still going. Ooh, I gotta stretch a bit. Again, I'm like, oh, I gotta go to work in like an hour. We'll play for like another 15 minutes, and then around 2 I'll hop off. Because I do gotta go to work. Dude, they got Crash Team Racing courses in this? Awesome. They are bringing Crash back. Yes. I am so good at this highway level. This is also in the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC, though. I have an unfair advantage when they do courses that I've already played. I mean, I've basically played them all now, in terms of, like, classic Mario Kart courses, because I've played Super Circuit now. Everybody loves Super Circuit. love how comical that flip is. Man, I went from 1st to 8th, huh? That's how Mario Kart be, bro. I wonder if we'll ever get a Mario Kart 9. I mean, probably, right? But, like, with how crazy well, like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is sold, like, that shit's gotta be, like, distant future, huh? What would they even do for a Mario Kart 9 right now? The Switch is just a beefier Wii U. And not even that much beefier. We're getting it right now. Let's go. Mario Kart 9, we made the battle mode even worse. God, do you guys remember how fucked up Mario Kart 8's original battle mode was? For people who are not aware, the battle mode in Mario Kart 8 original was, like, stupid. It was like, you would do Balloon Battle and Coin Runners, which is, like, fine, you know, those are the classics, but you would do them on the regular race courses. Like, you wouldn't do it in, like, an arena, you would literally just be playing the courses from the game. Which is, like, insane, because those maps are not built for that at all. Regularly forget there's battle mode. It's, like, fun. It's never been the meat of the game for me, but it's fun. But they fumbled the ball so hard with original Mario Kart 8's battle mode. It's, like, maybe the worst part of that game. And then, like, in 8 Deluxe, they fixed it and even gave it some new shit, which was cool. When I was a kid, I, like, learned how to swim at, like, a public pool. Although, I don't think I'm not a huge fan of the idea of going in a public pool now, because you don't know what kind of, like, fluids are in there. It's a little frightening. It's a little bit of a frightening prospect. But it's like, I don't know, I think I was born to be in the water. But instead I'm stuck on land with video games. Fuck. It's kind of wild to think about how Mario Kart 8 Original also had, like, the DLC courses, which were just included with 8 Deluxe, and then 8 Deluxe, like, 5 years after it came out, also got its own DLC. remember when the first wave of 8 Deluxe's DLC dropped and people were not happy because it was like Mario Kart 4 graphics. But I thought it was fine. And nowadays, like, mostly, like, people are excited about, like, new waves. I think that maybe just Wave 1 did not have, like, a lot of great courses in it, but then Wave 2 had some pretty banger ones. I mean, Wave 1 had Ninja Hideaway, which I think is, like, a top 5 Mario Kart course. But in general, like, who the fuck cares about, like, Sky Garden? Nobody's going out of their way to be like, man, I really want to play some Sky Garden. But I was always fine with it. I was always alright with the DLC. Now that they're adding new characters with the DLC too, that's gonna be awesome. Can we get Funky Kong in another Mario Kart game? If we can get Funky Kong in another Mario Kart game, everything will have been worth it. The king needs to return. Like, I'm trying to think, like, what new Mario Kart characters I would even want, and what it comes down to is that we need Funky Kong back. More Kong representation in general. Because I think DK is the only one in 8 Deluxe. And, you know, I like this, like, era where they were, like, acknowledging, like, the Donkey Kong Country characters. Like, Mario Baseball on the Wii has fucking K. Rool in it. That's awesome. Dude, they got the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe poster in here. That's fucked up. There was, like, the luncheon map that we played earlier. That was also a little fucked up to see on the Wii. Oh. Man, I don't know what's up with the servers. This is giving me a lot of free VR, though. We gotta get one more good race in there. Just, like, one more. Can't end it like that. Jesse. Jesse, we have to play Mario Kart. Sorry, Mr. What? What the fuck is Mushroom City? I don't even remember that level. That was from Double Dash. Bro, who wanna come hang out in Mushroom City? Jesse go-karting is a thing that happens in Breaking Bad, but Walt doesn't want to come with him. See, that's why he's so fucked up. Like, yeah, like, sure, Walter White, like, killed people. He was, like, selling illegal drugs and stuff, but, like, it's more fucked up that his best friend, Jesse Pinkman, wanted to go kart racing, and he did not, he wouldn't. Like, what's wrong with him? He's got something seriously messed up in his head. The true moment that Walter White turns into Heisenberg is when he decides he doesn't want to go kart racing anymore. Because I bet at the beginning of Breaking Bad, Walter White would have loved to go kart racing. I can't confirm that, to be fair. But I have a hunch. I have a hunch. Nobody can resist a good kart race. He's literally so fucked. He really is. Maybe the most devious man on television. Shell represents Walt's blue meth and his success of catching up with him in the end. So true. So true, though. I ain't even watched most of Breaking Bad, and I agree with you. One day. I still need to continue Chainsaw Man. I literally have not continued Chainsaw Man yet. I need to. Chainsaw Man and Breaking Bad are like the same thing because people die in it, to be honest. Makima was selling meth also, but I don't think that's that similar though. Chainsaw Man for too long, the characters will get hungry and die. Oh fuck, no! Benji was just enjoying the big life! He'd been eating good food for the first time in his life. He was having like a PB&J sandwich or whatever. Fuck. I'm sorry to the Chainsaw Men that I'm letting starve. Alright though, alright. I gotta leave the house in like 40 minutes so I can get to work. But this was fun. This was a lot of fun. It's good to be back after being sick for a week. I don't think I'm gonna do a morning stream tomorrow, even if I manage to be up in time. But we'll be back Tuesday night with some Hi-Fi Rush, which is gonna be a lot of fun. But I hope you all enjoyed this morning edition of Mario Kart, or afternoon edition, it's like 2 p.m. Yeah, that's it. That's it for today's stream. I want to thank you all for coming. Hope you all have a good day. Take care. I will be back on Tuesday with some Hi-Fi Rush. I will see you all then. Bye-bye.